Let's be honest, on Saturday mornings, BBC was king, and whatever was on the other side seemed like a pale imitation, light on stars and overloaded with cartoon padding. But we'll give them a chance, and take a look at the show ITV put in the thankless slot opposite Going Live, Motormouth. The only episodes to survive in full come from 1991's final series, as home VHS recordings, with even the original tapes having been wiped. I'm going to be watching too, but we'll discuss them together. Opening credits showcase early CG's exciting new ability to do shapes and colours. Aided by this week's guest, Frank Sidebottom, our presenters are Andy Crane, formerly of CBBC's Broom Cupboard, until hopping the fence like Razor Ramon.
Good morning, welcome to this week's Motormouth. 7 days and 7 nights have passed since last we were here.
Neil Buchanan of Art Attack. Gabby Roslin, plus a load of kids sat around chewing. And Steve Johnson. Steve will be an irritant throughout, perhaps intended as a childlike presence viewers could identify with. His relentless wackiness seems more like he suffered a concussion on the way to the studio.
Sorry, Andy. You're going to be the first person to play armchair, waste paper, basketball.
We haven't got a ball, Steve.
We'll use a lemon instead.
Armchair, waste paper, lemon. Hey, hope you're joining in with this at home.
Here we go,
Steve,
here we go.
Steve.
If the BBC shows felt like a trendy party, ITV's were the local youth club, hosted by overly matey 30-somethings sneakily trying to educate and inform. Mate, I'm not here to sign up for a Duke of Edinburgh award. I just want to see an Aussie soap star arsing about with Trevor and Simon. Sport's a big thing at Motormouth, with a demonstration of wheelchair basketball on about 6 square feet of studio floor.
Go for it.
Unbelievable mullet there. The classic Eddie Guerrero.
What would I need to play?
First of all, you need a wheelchair.
Okay, well, do you want to go and get that?
Is this okay? He's not going to ask for a round of applause for the brave lads who have to be in a wheelchair all the time, like Zach did in Saved by the Bell.
Aye, aye. So it's the same as ordinary basketball,
That's
isn't
right,
it, really?
same shot, but you're using your arms more than your legs. Oh, no, look.
Nah, no good. And another one. Over the shoulder. Have you done it? Ah!
Wheelchairs.
The next episode has a hockey club. Where's your fucking poppy? Oh, there it is.
I look up to him because he is upper class, but I look down on him because he is lower class.
Whoa, what's going on here? Hope everything's alright. That crazy Steve probably spilled Ribena all over the blooming console.
Well, very many apologies. We seem to be having a few problems with Motormouth this morning. Rest assured, we're doing our very best to get it back for you as soon as we possibly can.
Nah, take your time. Oh, here's a thing. So, I'm walking through town the other day, right? And I stopped to tie my shoelace on this low wall. And as I look up, there's Duncan Goodhue. Which is odd, because there's not a swimming pool for miles. And I swear, he's holding this absolutely enormous... Oh, shh, here we go.
But the ironic thing is that it's ended up as a massive sport in Europe, hasn't it?
It has indeed, yes.
Is that Bobby Charlton?
Look, why does she want a piano in the toilet?
I've explained she's an opera singer. She wants the piano in the loo for the good acoustic.
Threaded through all of this is the revival of an idea previously abandoned at the end of the first series, with a behind-the-scenes soap opera / sitcom. This merges the backstage and live show like WWE Raw or The Muppets, with the vibe of amateur drama groups coming into school assembly to teach you about recycling. Like many shows of that era, They've got one with a cool fake American accent. But surely no child enjoyed what was essentially a load of adults having pretend arguments, legitimately taking up half the running time. It's clearly an attempt to recreate the success of ITV's previous Saturday morning hit, number 73, and its development is credited to Sandy Toksvig and Ellie Brewer, respectively star and writer on that show.
But we've got a great bloated Fatterotti opera singer in there with all her bits and everything all over the place.
Max.
There's actually decent pedigree in the cast, with early roles for Carla Mendonça and Siobhan Finneran. And celebrity guests will feature as themselves, predating Larry Sanders by some distance. But needlessly shooting live gives it a haphazard nature, like doing a whole bit with little Frank Sidebottom, from a camera angle we can't even see him.
Say hello to the man. Are you going to make me a nice puppet, Bonnie? You cheeky puppet.
Or coming in too early on a line and just doing it again.
Well, Juliet, congratulations. We have successfully managed to keep...
You'll all be saying this on the playground come Monday morning.
I've made a few additions, the principal component of which is this delicately measured counterbalance.
Max, it's a potato.
A carbohydrate.
Carbohydrate.
There are sitcom mix-ups with potatoes, people running in and out of doors, and Finneran having to take about a dozen showers, because she keeps getting dirty before meeting Chesney Hawkes.
If you've just fed the dogs corned beef, she's just fixed herself a dog food sandwich.
And it's all just an opportunity for everyone to flick over and see what Gordon the Gopher's up to. At least we still get the reading out of letters.
Dear brackets, I forgot your name. Close brackets, it's a good start. I found this wrestling monster down my loo. It frightens my little nephew Luke and he had a nightmare. Please, can I have a t-shirt?
They've even turned Steve's mad brain into merch, with viewers writing in to win a tin of it.
He writes from Penzance's Cornwall. Good morning, Jamie. He says, Dear Steve and Andy, can I have a tin of Steve's brains because I've run out of dog food? You still? No, he's still busy.
Yeah.
Your pinhead poems that you've been sending us.
The what?
I wandered lonely as a cloud, putting hooks through your genitals, which I am allowed.
But good poetry never ages.
From Strathclyde in Scotland comes this one from Gordon Brewer, who writes, Less of Johnson's nonsense.
Thanks a lot. Bit of politics. My name's Ben Elton. Good night!
The nature of Saturday mornings is that you never knew what kind of random stuff would be thrown at you. Like a singing dog contest.
So let's put your hands together and greet our first singing pooch. That is Herbie with his owner, Dee Cunningham.
With good boys and girls who howl along to the theme from Neighbours.
So just
And Corrie.
He likes to ride on the back of people's bikes, but hates window cleaners and dustmen. And don't we all?
This is 1991. All these dogs will be dead now.
And
A call for viewer entries does further my concussion theory.
what we'd like to do is to send a dog of your singing to us here. It doesn't matter how bad your song sings or how bad a quality of the tape it is.
Guests include Chesney Hawkes, with hair like a piss fountain, riding high on American success.
You're now number 26 in the Billboard charts in America.
And Fred Dinage.
I need a potato. I must have potato.
All right.
Who's just invented the Tim/Jim from The Office look.
It may be just a potato to you, but it's my reputation.
He's got a chip on his shoulder.
More of him later. This series intersects that point in British culture, when whatever you were watching, Leslie Garrett was there, telling us opera was actually great and not just
obscure songs sung by fat people, old fat people in big baggy tents. Well, you'd be wrong. This is Leslie Garrett, one of the country's top sopranos. Hiya, Leslie.
Hiya.
Leslie's a real live TV wild card, full of bawdy energy, like a Victorian pub landlady.
Look, if you don't mind me saying so, you don't look anything like an opera singer.
Who is this guy? How dare you! I mean, how about this one? Oh, sole mio, torredor on guard.
Especially on children's television.
What's the main thing you like?
I think it's the power, the emotional power, and the spectacle, and the wild energy, and the passion. It's fantastic.
Now, I know I'm going to regret this, but can you show me some of your passion?
What, here on the floor?
Yeah, go on.
What follows is the most erotic moment of Neil Buchanan's life.
Go on. Go on.
Love's a baby that grows up wild, and he don't do what you want him to, and he won't pay any mind to you.
Yeah, all right, I get the message.
Right, Neil, you're over here now, mate. Quick as you like. Give us a minute, will you? I'll tuck it in my waistband.
Yeah.
Although, truthfully, Neil's no stranger to music, as lead guitarist of British new wave of heavy metal band, Marseille. Talking of musicians,
From Timperley, near Manchester, will you welcome Mr. Frank Sidebottom? Thank you, Frank. Thank you. Well,
the sheer amount of work Frank puts into a second-rate kids show is really admirable.
Ta-da! You know what Parasect did?
yes.
Just drop his head a minute. Now you see how easy that was? Break him like that. If you want. Artistic shopping trolley.
No.
Little Motormouth is really fantastic. It's a really fabulous show. I've just told you now. I told you so that you know. Can you do that one?
Right.
Some of that one. Blimey, watch what you're doing, will you?
Is that the nod, Frank? Yes!
Fred, too, has really done his homework.
It's a How You Can See on How To, Mondays ITV at 4:55. Thank you, Helen. Lovely.
What was that?
Lovely.
That's my boy.
The theme of my lecture, the Motormouth Lecture 1991, is things that go up and down.
You should get Neil to demonstrate. Fred's lecture is part magic routine, part invaluable survival techniques.
How can you perforate a potato?
And like that, he's gone.
Great. Oh, sorry. That was great, Fred.
I really enjoyed that.
Bye-bye. Lovely.
Isn't it incredible how a meaning can be completely changed with a simple beep?
Have you ever played with one of these? Watch this. There you go. Bit of winking going on there. Have you ever played with one of these? Watch this. There you go. Bit of winking going on there.
Most disappointing here, particularly with the eclectic quality of guests, is there's no celebrity Q&As, the heart and soul of Saturday mornings. At least one crucial element still remains, the incongruous rock band looking like they want to die.
These four are Manic Street Preachers. They are James, Richie, Sean and Nick.
Do you reckon Richie would have slashed the words "for real" into his arm with a razor if he knew 6 months later he'd be sharing a green room with Terry Nutkins?
Rumour has it you want Kylie Minogue on the album?
Yeah, we've got a lot in common with Kylie. We're both glamorous, good looking and very talented.
These four are Manic Street Preachers with their brand new single, Love's Sweet Exile.
Weirdly, they're the only guests who fail to participate in the backstage sitcom. The chuntering river of stuff continues with a nightmarish display from Russian acrobats. Britain's Got Talent by Hieronymus Bosch. Think Richie enjoyed this? Then some cool hip-hop dancers. Interesting lyrics for a show aimed at the under-12s.
When a lady says no, she really means yes. When a lady says no, she really means yes.
Dressed like he lives in an abandoned arcade in Gotham, Steve drops character a bit to tell him off for banging his mic.
Yes, I know what you mean. I tell you what. You're going to bang your mic. We can't hear you talking to us. If you keep back. Do you want to take it off? Keep it on, but don't bang your mic. That's all.
And as the show's Chegwin, of course he has to have a go. Rest in peace, Nigel Farage. Starved to death after refusing to eat Tesco groceries which were touched by a Polish delivery driver. Let's have another celeb. It's the British Hulk Hogan, Terry Nutkins.
This praying mantis this morning laid an egg sack with about 200 eggs in it. That was this morning.
Ah,
but unfortunately, she will probably die in about 3 weeks' time.
Oh.
Well, the problem is with these ones is that the females actually eat the males when they're mating.
You're joking?
And that's a bit gloomy, isn't it?
That's fine, mate. Tell you what, poke at a fish with a wooden spoon. That'll lift the mood. Like Going Live's Double Dare, Motormouth filled time with a couple of game shows, like Celebrity Finders Keepers, and a chant which wouldn't be out of place in a prison riot.
Because it's our house. Whose house?
They're lucky to have Frank Bruno, actually, as he's still recovering from a terrible bout of diarrhea.
Yeah, you can say that up and down the stairs, in the toilet, all over the place, in the kitchen, yeah.
Undoubtedly what Motormouth's best remembered for is its live-action quasi-adaptation of board game Mousetrap.
Hello and welcome to another game out!
What we have is a giant, perfect physical replica of the board and all its iconic pieces, yet a game that's nothing like it. About 50% of all telly then consisted of nervous kids telling you what their hobbies were.
Hello, I'm Gareth Mumford. I'm 12 years old and my hobbies are running, sailing and sports.
An unhinged version of a childhood classic. This is the original Squid Game.
Listen to me, otherwise you won't win. Run through there, you've got to go! Go, go, come on! Come on, don't worry about that, do it in a bit, come on. Come on, man, come on! Vincent van Gogh cut off his own ear. Fire the trap! You won this brilliant mountain bike! Goodbye!
Final segment sees Sinbad off Brookie reporting from Phil Redmond's soap school, which was a thing.
Good morning, Michael Stark here, reporting from Motormouth.
Know all about how to treat children.
Hello, Nicky. How are you? All right, Gareth. How are you, mate?
I was smacked in the mouth.
They're going to throw the soap awards wide open.
Well, she didn't have any friends. Now she has.
The reason I told her to take her makeup off was...
Oh, come off it. You know girls like to dress up and look nice.
Well, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you, Father?
Yeah, definitely.
One of his Brookie co-stars is teaching there too.
Brian Regan, what are you doing? Playing with all the kids, man? You're a big kid yourself, aren't you?
I'm about working with them on a bit of aggression.
Brian Regan played the character Terry Sullivan for 14 years. He's accused of shooting a man outside a pub in Liverpool in February and is one of 3 men charged with carrying out the killing.
After the end of this series, Motormouth would be replaced by the genuinely frightening What's Up Doc, which I'm sure we'll get to in due course. In the written history of Saturday mornings, there are some who'll say that Motormouth was less fun, less trendy than its BBC counterparts.
Join us next week on Motormouth for more of the same. We've Belinda Carlisle performing live in the studio, and I'll be performing a little bit of skiffle.
And they're absolutely right.